which is going into the next year, is the most important thing that we got to think about. Okay? I am where I am today because of the people that are in my business. Right? Now, I found them, but they made the decision to become producers and commit to the business and be here for as long as they've been here. By myself, I would be nowhere in relation to where I am today. So you're only really as good as your team. So you want to be good at building a team. It's the same thing with corporations, right? Corporations have an HR department that are looking to accumulate talent. Why is Apple always able to design these unbelievable products, these life-changing products? Because they can attract the best engineers for various reasons. Because Apple can afford to pay the most, but also because they have a stock and people want those stock options, whatever it is, or you just want to be part of an amazing organization. But the name Apple or their headquarters is nothing. It's the people that they put inside. They suck up all the engineers, all the software people. These companies, they suck all of them out of college, everywhere. They accumulate all that talent. That's why they can constantly create the types of results that they are creating. With every product that they come out with is better than the last one, right? So you have to think of that too. The best people have to be coming to you. Look, at the end of the day, everyone is looking for a job or an opportunity or a way to make more money. They're going to go somewhere. Why not get them under you? That's the mindset that you got to have. So what are the qualities of somebody, right? People have different reasons why they join the business. With me, coming in at 22, now your goals change over time. Right now I'm 42, but when I was 22, I just wanted to make money. I did not care at that time about helping people. Now thank God this is a company where you can only make money by helping people. Yeah. Right? So it didn't matter what I wanted, the good deeds were still happening regardless of what my intentions were. But you can't think that the reason why you are here is the same reason why someone else is going to be here. You're allowed to be here for different reasons. Right. And especially when you're young, right, that's how you think. I didn't have a family, I didn't have many responsibilities, I wanted a nice car, nice clothes, go to nice places, I wanted to travel, I wanted to live in a nice place. That is literally all I cared about. And that's what was going to appeal to me, right? But different things appeal to different people. So, number one is extra money. I just said that. With inflation, 100 is now 184. That's the big talk in America, why the election went the way it did or whatever. This is what people are concerned about. The cost of bacon, the cost of milk, the cost of eggs, the cost of whatever, right? Everything is more expensive. But has your income gone up proportionately? And the good thing is that the new generations that are coming up, side gigs, gig work, Uber Eats, whatever, Instacart, the different things that people do, they're doing that not just to make more money, but because people want to work on their own time. That's probably a different point, but everyone is looking for a way to make more money. Sometimes what happens in our mind is we think, who wants to do financial services? Nobody. But a lot of people want to make more money, and they'll do financial services to make that extra money. Does that make sense? So what are you promoting? You're promoting a way where people can make extra money. Career change. I downloaded an article, I forgot to go over it today, but it talked about how unhappy people are with their jobs. You know, things have shifted now. During COVID, employees had all the power. You could quit, you could find another job very quickly. Employers were willing to do anything to hire people and to retain people. Now that's reversed. Employers now have the power again. And when employers have the power, it's not as fun of a place to work. Now you hear about the new administration and people in the administration. They want people back at the office. They're promoting this hard. So a lot of people who are having fun working at home 2 hours a day now may have to go back to the office, especially if you work for the government. So people want something different. We have people that have come in with no experience and they've been able to leave the job that they hate and they can do something that they've learned to love. Not that you're going to love it from day one, but can you learn to love it? So you got to be talking to people about a career change. How do you do that? Hey, do you love this job? Like if I meet someone, I'm like, hey, do you love this job? What do you think most people say?
No.
If I use the word love.
No.
Right? Okay. Now let me ask you, are you going to retire at this company?
No way.
That means that they may be potentially looking for a change. You got to learn how to ask those good questions. Right? Self-employment. This is a big thing. I just talked about it, right? There's a culture right now, or within this culture, people talk a lot about this, working for yourself. It's social media, right? Controlling your own time, working when you want. If you talk to your Uber driver, if you talk to people like that, they love that they can turn it on and turn it off whenever they want. I talk to these people all the time. I'm in Ubers when I travel, right? I ask them, what do you like about this? The flexibility. Do people want to sell life insurance and investments? Probably not. Do they want flexibility? Yes. So they will learn to like this and do this because they want the flexibility. What if someone is already making good money, but what they're doing is really inflexible, and we can offer them something flexible? That's why someone would want to do this. That you can work with friends. This works especially with young people, right? All your friends, you can do something together. Me and my friends, we built something together. Me, Shaq, and Brett, and many other guys that you guys don't see here anymore, we all went to the same elementary school, middle school, high school, and then we come to the office, right? All of our friends are at the office. Is that not a big selling point, or you want to work with a bunch of random people twice your age? You can build a team with your friends. You can work with your friends. You guys can do something together. You can have business ownership. Obviously, this is a big one. People have dreams of running a business. What do I say in the interview? Everybody wants to run a business, but they don't have what? An idea. They don't have the resources. They don't have the time. Resources, money. People don't have the time, people don't have the money, people don't have an idea. We're going to give you that so you can start your own business. It's not about necessarily what we do. It's about the fact that you can come in very low cost and run your own business. I have a very valuable business that I paid nothing up front for, guys. That doesn't happen in a typical business. You have to pay for a business, or you can build a business. Here we teach people how to build a business. Get rich. It's awesome, man. Right? If this month I make $50,000, my mortgage is $4,000, my car is $2,000 a month, that's $6,000. Right? 10 goes to taxes, that's $16,000. There's a lot of leftover money. Right? It's awesome. You save some, you spend some, you do things with friends, you whatever, you upgrade a few things. It makes life so much better to not have to worry about anything. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get rich. And rich doesn't just mean in your financial life, right? We want to be rich spiritually, we want to be rich physically, we want to be rich in our relationships, and also financially. Nothing wrong with that. But this appeals to some people, right? I know a lot of people don't care about cars, but when I got a nice car, a lot of people came and talked to me about it. It meant something to them. Not to everybody, but to some people. Helping other people. This is a hot button. We have people join the company. They don't need money. They don't care about flexibility, but they want to do something that matters. When I sense that, my interview will shift to showing people what is cash value insurance, how is stealing wealth, how it's underinsuring people, how people are getting ripped off by the high premiums, and what we do. Right? How our investments work, how our plan works. Because that's what's going to attract that person. That person's not going to be attracted to a nice car. So you have to understand, what is the button that people have that you need to push? People want to learn about money. I know a guy, he has his real estate license, he has his insurance license, then he went and got his PMP. That's like a license you get at corporate for being a project manager. I'm trying to remember what other licenses he has. Life insurance, PNC, like he just goes and collects licenses. It's like, but people are out there, right? They just want to learn. I'll recruit you. Maybe you bring 3 sales a year. That's fine. That's 3 sales into my business that I didn't have to pay for. That's pure profit to me. Why wouldn't I want 100 people like that do 3 sales a year? So sometimes you can literally promote to someone, hey, why don't you just get a license? It's something you put on your resume, something new you can learn. Okay, yeah. That will literally be more attractive to them than you saying, hey, you want to make some more money. And a positive environment. Are most people in positive environments? No. Most people, right? Some people are. Our work environment, is that usually positive? No. Do we all have the pleasure of living at home and having a positive environment at home? No. Are human beings generally positive, right? People are negative. People are negative environments, right? When you come in here, you have hope. People are talking about the right things. People believe in you. People are uplifting you. This stuff matters, man. That's why when you go into like multi-level marketing environments and you're like, how is anyone doing this business? They're pushing different buttons, guys. The people are there just because they want to feel good, even though no one's making money and they don't believe in the products. But it works. And of course, it's competitive, right? You can attract people to a competitive environment. If I meet someone that used to play sports in college, I'm like, man, what are you competing for now? Let me show you something new to compete for. Look at this new trip. Look how we post everybody's numbers. Look how you can be number 1. You can be number 1 in the state. You can be number 1 in the country. You can be number 1 in a trip. If you win, they take us here, right? National convention. Look at all the trophies. Look at all these different things. People will come in and play Primerica like a sport. But when you talk to people, you have to be good at figuring out what are the buttons that you need to push within them. What is attractive to them? What are they looking for? And if everyone you talk to, you assume they're like you, your recruiting numbers are not going to be great. Right? So hopefully that gave you some new ideas in terms of how to talk to people. Let's make sure that we set a ton of appointments.